What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Adrian, and I'm back with another video. And in this video, we're gonna backtest NAS 100. Now, I don't trade NAS 100 just yet, but I thought it's brand new year 2023. Let me dabble a little something in this thing, right? So let's jump into this thing. But first, before I jump into this, I want you to smash the like button and subscribe only if you want to. Hey, and do me a favor, leave your boy a comment. Let him know if he's doing a good job, a bad job, indifferent, whatever the case may be. Give me some feedback. Let's do the damn thing without any further ado. All right, so here we are on NAS 100, US 100, as it is also called. This is on the daily time frame. I am actually going to just quickly, let me hit the replay button. And we're going to, I don't want to go too far back. Let's say we go here. One thing I want to make sure is if I can go down to the 5 minute. Beautiful, I can go down to the 5 minute here. Wonderful. All right, so on the daily, actually let's start with the weekly, quickly mark up some zones because this is what I would do. I do see a weekly level right here. That price has come to before, right? Let's change this maybe to a different color. Let's change it to gold or something like that. On the daily, I do see this daily resistance right here, so we can kind of highlight that. Let's do this right here. Actually, no, let's just go right here, right? Let's change this to another color. Let's put it to red, and let's move down. So my whole purpose here is to essentially box price in and then just start backtesting. The 4 hour, let's see. We do have a bit of action here at this zone. So just quickly mark that off right in here. Okay. And then hop down to the 1 hour. And we can see this level where price is sitting at right now, this level of resistance, previously support to the left right here. One thing I didn't do, let's just go back up and look at the overall direction of the market here. So this is back in July of 2022. As we can see, we are in this bearish movement. So I mean, just based off of the daily, and off of the 4 hour, we'd be looking for buys potentially. However, right now we have broken above this zone, and I guess we can be looking for buys, right? But I'll just basically be focusing on the NYSE open, the New York Stock Exchange open, which is from 9:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course. So what time are we here? We are at 4 p.m. Let's let this run. Where are we at here? 3 a.m. And what day is this? 3 a.m. on a Thursday. Okay, so we have broken above this zone right here. This is 10 o'clock. I actually went a little too far ahead. From here, I'm gonna drop down to the 15 minute. Okay, and even go a little lower down to the 5. So what I want to see, it's already more or less happened, but I want to see if price will come back into this zone, tap into this zone here. And then if it does, what I'll look to do is to take a buy position and write it up to the daily resistance. So let's see what we get here. So see that price created a level of support right here, and it's actually taking off, which is fine. You are going to miss some trades, and I'm totally okay with that. Okay, let's see. So we're at 6 p.m. right now, I believe, right? No, I'm looking right here, but no, we're nowhere close. Again, price has created this little minor level. What time is it? 3 p.m. in the day. I'm not going to look for another trade, so that's totally fine. Let's see here. Ideally, what I still want to see price come back into this zone right in here, tap it, and then look for longs. So let's fast forward. As we can see, price is starting to pull back or retrace into that zone. We're at 6 a.m., 7, 8, here we go. Boom, that zone right here. Boom, what time is that? This is 8:45. So this is the perfect setup that I'm looking for. Price tapping into this zone and taking a buy position. However, I did mention that I'm looking to trade between 9:30 onward. So let's see if we can get something at market open. All right. What time is there? 9:15. I think right here, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, that's that tap right there. Boom. So I'm gonna take that entry right here. Take that buy entry right here and stop loss right below this little wick. And I'm gonna target this high right here. So there's a 3.82 risk to reward if I were to take this trade, right? So right off the bat, already in profit right in here, right? And ideally here, for me personally, I would move my stops to break even, because at this point right here, you got all the way up to 93 points, right? Which is a heck of a lot of pips. Right back into entry. And then let's see what we get. Boom, TP hit, right there. Let's give it one more, but yeah, TP hit right there, right? So that's a winning trade right there. Well, let's move that over. All right, so that's a winning trade. So essentially all I'm looking to do is to take trades where it breaks and retests, support resistance or supply demand, however you want to view it. I'm just looking for a break and retest, right? So that was a trade on Friday, which is a good trade, beautiful setup. I'm gonna go back up to the 1 hour and play this out, all right? So let's see here. Here we are on Monday, fresh new day, 2 a.m., 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m., let's see here. So I do see this level right in here. Price is essentially maintaining this level here. Ideally, again, I want to see it tap back into the zone, potentially down here as well, but we'll look to see how it reacts. But this is, excuse me, this is where I would take my first entry for a buy position. I just want to see it tap back into here. If it doesn't, look for it to break and retest this level here. Once it retests, then take an entry for a long position, right? So let's see what we get. There's that tap, but now price is actually broken, right? So we do have this breaker structure right here, right? We got this breaker structure right here. So now we'll be looking for selling opportunity because we have a shift in the market, right? So ideally we want to wait for price to come back into this zone and then take some sells, right? So right now we are at 9:30. Let's see what the market wants to do. Still pushing lower. Here's that tap into the zone, and I will take a sell position here. Stops just right here, and we're going to target the lows that price just went to there. And let's see here. So prices actually, it looks like it's giving signs of a reversal. So we do have another break of structure right here. All right, let's see. Actually, no. So this is a TP hit right down here. So one thing for me, so because I'm looking at, tackling indices now, especially NAS 100, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take profit, a few points from my, original TP. Why? Because I don't want for price to get to my TP, maybe like a point or two away, and then it goes a complete opposite direction, right? So for me, this is a winning trade, right? And this is actually perfect because this was at 345. I'm not looking to stay in the trade, especially at indices overnight, right? I'm not looking to hold that trade, right? So let's move back up to the 1 hour and fast forward things a bit. Okay, 12. Okay, so here we are at 5 a.m. All right, so and 7 and 8 a.m. All right, let's move down to the 15-minute. And let's move this zone over here a bit. Okay, so on a Tuesday morning, 8:45 a.m., we're just gonna play this out. Here's 9, 9:15, and I'm gonna move down to the 5-minute here. So again, we are gonna be still looking for selling opportunities. All right, selling opportunities, 9:30. What I'm looking for is price to tap into the zone and then sell. Right, so we've tapped into the zone. I'm looking for selling opportunities now. Boom, stops just above the last high right here. And then we're gonna target down here. Well, let's see, nope. So we're stopped out on this one. And that's okay, it happens, right? It happens, right? So that's our first loss in that trade. Now the beautiful thing is that I could take pretty much, let's call it a total of 6 trades. I could take 6 trades and be at break even because of my risk to reward. So now, at this point here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move up to the 15-minute time frame and see what we get here, right? Okay, so price definitely, price definitely wanted to sell, right? All price simply did was to come up to this zone, retest this zone, and then drop, right? But obviously on the 5-minute, you won't see that initially. You'll just see this break, thinking that price wants to push up, but price actually wants to push down. So in this case here, my stop loss, I mean, I think my stop loss was fine. I think a lesson in here maybe is that I could have had a wider stop loss, right? Potentially up here, above this zone, but I think where my stop loss was at, it was perfectly fine, okay? But again, you know, it comes down to how you trade and how your trading plan is, where you want to put your stop loss, how many pips or points away, right? But this is a great lesson in terms of why you backtest, where you want to put your stop loss, where you want to make those entries, right? So losing trade, totally fine. Could have been a winning trade if my stop loss was wider, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna go back up to the 1 hour and see where we're at here. So that's 9 a.m. All of that action happened at 9 a.m. or that 9 a.m. candle, right? Cool, so let's look for more opportunities here. So I do see that price is respecting this zone. So for me, what I would personally do here, I would look for buying opportunities. I certainly don't want to jump back down because I know where this candle is now, but I look for buying opportunities. Ideally, I mean, if I'd seen this on a lower time frame, I would have hopped in, but you know, it's a little too late. I think I'm gonna drop down to the 30 though and see if we can get price to head back into this zone one more time. We can potentially look for buying opportunities. And I think price is taking off without us, which is fine. Here it is. So price actually broke below that zone, and now we're actually approaching our 4-hour zone. So this is pretty interesting because this is a strong level of price action, right? As we can see here previously, resistance, support. So let's see if it holds as support. 3 p.m. I won't be looking for a trade. I'm gonna bump up to the 1 hour and see what type of activity we can see here, all right? So we are at 10. And okay, so 5 a.m. and now we are at what is this, 7 a.m. So from here, 7 a.m. I want to jump down to the 15-minute and then just, you know, click on through. Woo, 8:30 was no joke. Wow, look at this candle. This must have been a fundamental event. Look at this. This is a total from this zone all the way down. 472 points. So for those who don't fully know like how points work in comparison to pips, 472 points is the equivalent of 4,072 man, pips. That's crazy. All right, so we've certainly broken below this zone. Our next area of interest we want to see is this weekly level here. but we clearly have this level first that price may want to head to. So let's just see here. Again, looking at this level here and seeing what price wants to do, right? Now, if price can actually tap into this level, I am going to take a buy position. Looks like price is leaving us. That's totally fine. Okay, so we have a break and a retest right here, 12 p.m. Let's see here. This would have been a perfect entry right here. Break, retest, that would have been a perfect entry. But if we can get another break and retest before, I want to say 3:30, then I'll look for an entry. Okay, so here's my clean break. Here's my retest, right? And I just want to see, because of the time, I just want to see some sort of bullish confirmation. I'll take that right there, that bullish candle. I'll take that, right? Yeah, I'll take that. Now we have weakness to the downside. We have a pin bar. Yeah, I'll take that entry right here at this wick. Stops, targets to this zone right here. And I just want to be mindful of the time, right? So let's see here. Nope, so price stopped us out. And that's all good. Price stopped us out. Now, all I'm doing here is just using a simple break and retest strategy. But man, this is this is interesting. Nas is no joke, man. But hey, you never know until you try. You know what I'm saying? You never know until you try. So because of the time, 2 p.m., I want to move up to the 1 hour, right? And just kind of skip through. Okay. Wow, look at that, huh? Okay, again, we still have price action in this area here. Okay, so 8 a.m. And let me just look at the actual flow of the market, the direction. So just looking at the flow of the market, so we have an impulse, correction, and then a continuation. We'll be looking for sells. So at this level here, I want to see, let me just erase this. I want to see price tap into this level. If it does, then we'll look for sells down to the bottom, to the low side. So what time did we say here? We are at 8 a.m. All right, I'm jump down to the 5-minute time frame. Actually, let me jump down to the 15. Okay, 9:15. Again, looking for a tap. Now we do have price respecting this level right here, right? Now, if I can get a tap into this zone, this is like the perfect entry. But again, if price continues to respect here, I will take an entry right here and write it down. So again, we're at 9:15. Here's that tap. Like I said, I'm looking for that tap right there, and I'm gonna take that entry. Stops. Place stops here. Place stops above these wicks, right? And then we're gonna target this low right here, actually. At this point, excuse me. At this point, my position is at break even, right? So let's just imagine already, boom, it's at break even, and then we're just gonna continue with the trade here, okay? So TP hit, all right? Love that. Now the beautiful thing here is, I mean, just looking at how indices move, you don't need a lot in terms of, winning a trade or making big profits. This is a small move. This is within, what is this? 50 minutes. This is within 45 minutes, right? 45 minutes, and I've already acquired, 160 points, right? Which is 1,000+ pips, right? So let's look for one more trade. It's Thursday, and it is 10 a.m. Let's look for one more trade. Let's see if we can get that trade on Thursday. Maybe we'll get it on Friday, but let's look for one more trade, right? Ideally, if price breaks here, Well, if price breaks this low, we'll look to see what it does at this zone here. So let's see here. So price, excuse me, price held firm, 11.15. If you get a break retest, we'll look for buys. Okay, here's our break. And price is actually, looks like price is holding at this zone. So I want to see, yeah, 12.15. So to me, this will be more of a little bit of a riskier trade. And I say this because it's 12.15. I'm just more or less doing this just so I can see how price will actually react at that time. So we'll take this entry here, go for a 2, a 1 to 2. Now I'm not too confident in this, right? Typically I wouldn't take this, but again, we're just trying to get one more trade. And boom, stopped out. Like I said, I wasn't too confident in that, right? And that stuff happens. The lesson in here that I can take away is simply don't take a trade that you're not confident in, right? Why risk your capital if you're not confident in a trade, right? So we clearly have a bullish move. We have an impulse, correction, and continuation, right? So we can expect price to potentially move up to this level here or this zone, and let's see what it wants to do. Like I said, there we go, right up to that zone, okay? 245, I'm not gonna look for another setup. Let's actually erase that. Let's look for one more, possibly on Friday, right? So let's see what price wants to do. Here's Friday, and it's at 6 a.m. Okay, 8 a.m. So this, excuse me. So this right here would have been like a beautiful entry if it was at 9:30. Have a nice tap into the zone, and now price is just looking to push up. So from this point here, because we have broken above this zone here, looking for price ideally come back, tap into here, and then take an entry, and then off you go, right? But actually price retested right here. So that could have been another entry as well, right? So let's see what else we can get here. Yeah. So at this point, yeah. At this point, you know, price has left me, and that's totally fine, right? Price has left me. So we've taken a total of, let's see here, taken a total of, in a course, basically a course of a week. So Friday to Friday, we took 1, 2, did I take, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in the course of a week. 6 trades, not bad. And we had 1, 2, 3 for 3. 3 for 3. So we had 3 winning trades and 3 losing trades, but ultimately still in a profitable position based on the risk to reward. Yo, that was fun. Back testing NAS 100, US 100. You know what I'm saying? The dirty 100, right? I'm definitely gonna, you know, practice this a lot more. I am looking to incorporate this into my trading plan and into the instruments that I trade. Again, mainly I trade GJ, right? But I am looking to include this little puppy right here because this thing is a beast. I love it. Yo, if you've stayed this long, do your boy a favor, smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button, subscribe only if you want to, and leave your boy a comment. Let him know how he's doing. Give me some feedback, right? Give me some feedback. Last but definitely not least, Discord community down in the description down below. Join it if you want to. I do share my markups, and you know, it's a great way to be a part of a community where we can all help each other grow and continue to learn and be successful in this Forex industry. Yo, that's all I got. As I always say, speak truth and speak life. Your boy's out. Yeah.